Alrighty guys, we are back for some Alchemy Clerics. I'm super excited to pilot this deck, although I think this is my first video piloting a Cleric build, so don't quote me on that though, I'm not 100% sure. Guys, for anyone who doesn't know, I'm Red Cat and I play aggro decks and any decks with red in them as well. We're actually going to go over every single card in the deck, just saying what's in here, and then we're going to briefly go over the new cards, then hop right into some ranked guys. So we got 4 Lunarch Veterans, 2 Ollenbock Escorts, 4 Angel of Unity, 2 Impassioned Orators. We got 4 Voice of the Blessed, 4 Cleric of Life Bond, 2 Vanishing Verses, 2 Pyre of Heroes, 2 Elite Spellbinders, 4 Righteous Valkyries, 4 Inquisitor Captains, and 2 Orah's Skyclave Hierophants. Over in the mana base, we are rocking 4 Forsaken Crossroads, all the dual land, couple swamps, 10 plains, nothing in the sideboard because we have nothing to learn. So, guys, the new cards, right? We got Inquisitor Captain, which I think I've showcased in a few different videos now. This card is just beastly. This is such a good card, guys. So it's a 4-drop 3/3 vigilance. When it enters the battlefield, if there are 20 or more creature cards with mana value 3 or less among cards in your graveyard, hand, or library, seek 2 creature cards with mana value 3 or less. Put one of them onto the battlefield, shuffle the other one into your library. So yeah, this card's gonna hit because we're rocking 32 total creatures, and only 6 of them are over the 3 mana cost. So yeah, that's gonna hit a card, and when it does, it's gonna be pretty spicy. Another new card in the deck, Angel of Unity, 2-drop 1/3 flying lifelink, already pretty decent, but then it also has, when it enters the battlefield or you cast a party spell, so any of our clerics, right, choose a party creature in your hand, again any of our clerics, it perpetually gains +1/+1. Okay, pretty sweet. I like it. Yeah. So another new card, I guess, Forsaken Crossroads. I guess we'll go over it briefly, right? It enters the battlefield tapped. As it enters the battlefield, choose a color. Okay. When it enters the battlefield, they kind of like worded this weird because like it enters the battlefield there, and then there's another enters the battlefield effect right below it. I don't know. I feel like they could have done that differently. Okay. Anyways, off topic. So when it enters the battlefield, scry 1. If you weren't the starting player, you may untap Forsaken Crossroads instead. Okay, pretty sweet. So if you go second, this is essentially just another pathway for the deck, which is pretty awesome. And if you go first, and I mean, you just don't, I mean, the scry comes in handy, guys. The scrying is actually really good, and if it helps you like guarantee that second white source for Voice of the Blessed or something, like it's just I think it's a really good land, right? Okay, yeah, so game plan, guys, clerics, that's the game plan, right? Yeah, we wanna turn 1 Lunarch Veteran, turn 2 Voice of the Blessed, turn 3 Righteous Valkyrie, turn 4 Inquisitor Captain, and make the opponent cry is essentially what we want to do with the deck, right? All right, let's go take it into some ranked and see how it does. I double checked at the bottom to make sure this was Alchemy ranked. I actually tried recording this video a few days ago when I had a spare moment, and I was really struggling to get into a match. They were taking about a minute each, and some of them were just ending up being draws and stuff. So I was like, yeah, you know what? I don't think I was meant to record this today. So I decided to wait. I've got a spare moment now. And this video is actually going up today, which is Sunday for me right now. Yeah, first time playing clerics. This is going to be a weird one because we want to make sure Voice of the Blessed gets buffed, so we don't want to get it down on 2. Yeah, against a deck with red, you want to make sure you can get over it, right? See, that's the problem with this one too, because we could still do this in a different order, but we also want to make sure that next turn when we do play Voice of the Blessed, that we have a couple strong creatures, maybe potential blockers. Yep, another ranger class. potentially miss a land drop here. Let's see. They do miss a land drop, guys. That's big for us. That's huge. Yeah, so I think now's the time to get Voice of the Blessed down. Does get a counter. Both of these get a counter, actually. Which is pretty good. And we are aggro, so let's do it. I don't know what other people classify clerics as, but like I said, I tried to make, well, I don't know if I said this. I tried to make more of an aggressive build here. So, Forsaken Crossroads. Who went first? Bro, I don't even know at this point. We'll just make sure. We don't need a second black source right now anyways. The Orator's not bad here either. Yeah, this isn't a bad play either, so we're gonna do this. And we're gonna get this down. And this is a full swing. Down to 9. Very powerful. Nice. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm sorry that you're not getting... that you're just not getting the land, opponent. That always sucks, buddy. Yep, good game. Good game. As you guys can see, I did test the deck once. Oh, maybe you guys can't see it. What the heck? Okay, I don't know why. Hold on, let me do a display capture instead of a game capture and see if that does it. Oh, there it is. Haha. I did test the deck one time. Well, it wasn't supposed to be a test. Remember, I mentioned go back into another match while I talk about it. Yeah, I mentioned trying to film this video already. So one match did end up working, and it was a good victory too. But all the other matches that I was doing for the video just was not working out. Not a bad hand. It's a lot of land. I know it's a lot of land, but it's not bad. Nice, and we do have those 4 drops in the long run. So opponent went first, so Forsaken Crossroads can come down untapped if we need it. But we also might want to use it as a... Ooh. Keeping both of those open. Okay. I think it's the Orator. So we'll get this down on black. We'll do this before combat too. See what they do. Yeah, so it does stick, so we have to expect a play with fire. Opponent, you gotta let me say it first so it makes it sound like I know what I'm doing. Okay, next time just wait a couple seconds, opponent. Couple milliseconds and we'll be good. Be good to go. Yeah, actually, we're seeing a lot of werewolves in Alchemy right now, aren't we? Yeah, we'll go ahead and take that damage. We're not too concerned about it, honestly. Angel of Unity is really good. I think we do this over Voice of the Blessed. We want Voice of the Blessed to hit the board with actual strength. It does suck that there's nothing else we could do. Honestly, giving the Skyclave Hierophant some extra bonus too is really good. And we'll drop this down and we'll get a scry from it. We'll drop this down on white. And we'll get that scry one. So we don't need this, so we can send that. That scry might just come in super handy. We'll see. Yeah, we gotta be cautious about other removal. Doesn't look like we have to worry about Blizzard Brawl or Frostbite though, so. Honestly, I think it's gonna be an uphill battle for werewolves unless they start getting super chunky creatures out here. Yeah, Ranger class will help them do that for sure. It's pretty good. Pretty good, dude. Okay, so they actually, yeah, yep, that's the way to do it. Nice attacks, opponent. Very well thought out. I like it, I like it. Okay, no blocks, yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it, guys. So, I still want to... This is still a tough decision for me, guys, because, yeah, Pyre of Heroes is just really good. So I'm thinking Voice of the Blessed, buff the Skyclave Hierophant, and get the Pyre of Heroes down, right? Like, I don't think that's bad at all. I don't think that's bad at all. So we're gonna full swing, which could be scary, but I'm not afraid to block with the Ollenbock or Voice of the Blessed, and ditch the Ollenbock for Indestructible Lifelink, which is actually really good too, right? The Lifelink is significant. Okay, opponent's thinking about buffing the Ranger class, which is good news for us. It means that they might not have a whole lot in hand. Lots we can do on our turn, but I think it's finally time to get the Hierophant on the board, especially since now it's a 5/5 lifelink instead. But like, if we draw a 3-drop, we could use the well, let's see what the opponent does first. So if they full swing here, we block with the Voice of the Blessed and ditch the Ollenbock for the Indestructible. Because even if they give their Wolf the +1, this still works out in our favor. So they'd want to play with fire before I can... I better do this now. Better do this before blockers, because if I declare the blockers first, then they could play with fire the 1/1. That's pretty good. That's pretty powerful for us, and they lose a creature that they actually sunk stuff into as well. It's now nighttime. We don't get that 3-drop. Like I said, we could like ditch the Angel of Unity for something else, but I don't think we have to here. We'll get this down. We'll get this down. Nothing in my hand, unfortunately, but they don't know that. We definitely want to swing with this. This doesn't have lifelink right now, but this does. So it blocks on the ground quite nicely. Could only really grab the Orator. It has 4 more counters. Okay. Yeah, we'll full swing here. We're going to put the pressure on because a 5/5 lifelink on the ground that grabs us another card is definitely enough. Definitely enough to make them sweat. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Pyre of Heroes not doing a whole lot this game, but it certainly can. It certainly can do a whole lot. Yeah, get that Dire Overlord down. Very nice. What else do they have for 2 forests, do you guys suspect? So that's going to have haste. Oh, nice. Wow. Okay. So haste and trample going to the Midnight Scourge. And then a full swing would be, like, pretty devastating, but we're going to block regardless and get that Orator. Because if we can get Voice of the Blessed, we're going to gain 5 from the Skyclave Hierophant, right? Then again, if we save the Skyclave Hierophant, when we sacrifice... Ooh, they actually give it to the Wolf. And then whatever one they buff here, we just block the other one. That's surprising, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, that ended up being really good for us there. They do draw a card, but nice. Now that has flying. Back to daytime. All right, so I think Pyre of Heroes is finally coming in, and we will ditch Angel of Unity. And check this out. Ollenbock comes out. Righteous Valkyrie hits the board. Voice of the Blessed. Oh, opponent concedes. GG. Some weird attacks from the opponent there, or I guess more so surprising attacks, right? So that's that, guys. A couple matches versus Wolves. Let's see if we can get some variety here, because right now that is what Alchemy is good for. Some good old-fashioned variety. So if we go up against werewolves again, I would just say, like, that's just weird. Like yeah. I would not expect to hit werewolves again. But we'll see. Maybe that's what clerics go up against. Just like, oh, you got a cleric deck? You know what matches with that well? Here, go up against some Gruul. So far, this cleric deck has been pretty consistent, too. Which is, I mean, there's a lot of power behind these cards. Oh, man, I just called you consistent. I just got done calling you consistent. I mean, this is not keepable, unfortunately, because there's just absolutely no guarantee that we'll get a black source. So, oh, that's rough. It's a good hand otherwise. Oh, crap. Oh, that's even worse. Oh, no. Okay. Do we keep the 3 planes? I guess so. I guess so. I don't even know. The mulligan's rough. The mulligan is very rough. We kept the 3 planes to guarantee we could hit that 3-drop Elite Spellbinder. Oh, wow. Now we get a 1-drop. Oh, my goodness, guys. I should not have called the deck consistent, because now it's all over the place and I'm scared about it. Orator's gone, bro. It's gone. Fading Hope or Play with Fire. No. It didn't. It didn't die. Angel of Unity. Yeah, we're all over the place with this. I wonder if we try to get more down, because a Jwari Disruption would be really it would really suck. And buffing these other cards up could be pretty good. Yeah, I think I talked myself into this play. We don't want more health against a deck like this. We want more buffs in our cards. So do Angel of Unity first. So potential Jwari Disruption here. And now they don't want to do it, obviously, because we have that open plains. Divide by 0, nice. So I'm still gonna get the veteran down. That's perfectly fine. We gotta get cards onto the board against an Izzet deck. Hey, it's not werewolves. Or is it? Dun dun dun. Some Izzet werewolves sounds cool, actually. Or I guess it could be like Teamer werewolves. That sounds cool too, honestly. I don't know if I've ever seen anything like that. I'll have to keep that in mind. Although I have so many decks to show off, guys. Like way too many, honestly. Yeah, I mean, Righteous Valkyrie is obviously an incredible play here, but we have to take whatever, like, we have to hit cards in their hand. So Elite Spellbinder's the play against this deck right now. Any land lets us get the Captain, but a black source lets us get the Cleric of Lifespawn, so see what we hit here. Holding it open with a Fading Hope, most likely, as 4 Divide by Zeros and 4 Fading Hopes have been a staple for a while. Yep, send the order back to the hand. Holy cow, guys. Yeah, burn down the house is the grab, but but the problem is they ramp right into it with the unexpected windfall. So maybe the unexpected windfall? Try to keep them away from the Hallbreaker a little bit longer. Wow, super tough decision. I'm going to take the Windfall. I think that the ramp with the 2 treasure is more significant than most people would initially think. And so that's what we're going to take. And if they play with fire, like, it doesn't do that much right now. They actually hold it back. So we don't know what that empty card is over there. Okay. Get this down. Black. And we don't know what that card is over there, guys. We just don't know what it is. Okay, we're gonna untap it anyways. We're gonna untap it there. Because I'm gonna try to buff the other creatures in our hand. Oh, is that even worth it? Because we know they have the play with fire. Okay, it doesn't stick at all. Ah, jeez. Actually, that's a really tough decision. I guess we play it. I mean, the plan was to buff the other cards in hand. I don't think we could have gotten this guy above the burn down the house. 2, 3, 4. I mean, the burn comes next turn anyways, doesn't it? All right, fine. Yeah, I'll hold it back. We should have taken the scry. I talked myself out of it. Yeah, I should have taken the scry there. But if we, like, I don't know, if we, like, full control, maybe they'll think we have something for 2 mana. Like, we do have some removal here in the deck, so I don't know if we'll trick them at all. Yep. There's the burn down the house. I mean, that's the thing, right? We knew it was coming regardless, so getting the orator down only would have buffed one of our cards in hand. Okay. So, okay. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. Because, oh wow, there's actually a lot we could do. I think it's the Valkyrie first. Then we'll get you down. And we're so close to getting the buff. So if they drew another play with fire, it's just a GG at this point. We're just one life short from actually getting that buff from the Righteous Valkyrie. So yeah, another play with fire really puts a nail in the coffin. However, that being said, they are 1 mana short from getting a Hullbreaker Horror as well. A tough match. Very tough match. The Inquisitor Captain obviously hits the board so strong next turn. If it hits the board, right? Unexpected Windfall. They get a couple treasures here. They do that on their turn, guys. Wow. Yeah, they're looking for that removal right now. They have 3 open mana. Bro, I'm actually sweating over here. Oh, it was just in a braid. Okay, it still found a good target, though. Another plains, sure, why not? This is not bad. This is not bad at all. This is really powerful, actually. 1 onto the battlefield. Yeah, Voice of the Blessed. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me, bro. That's a lot to deal with on 1 turn. That's a board state, bro. I'll tell you what, if that Hullbreaker hits and they Fading Hope, then they're right back in this. Being able to bounce the Valkyrie back. And I don't know. I mean, I guess bounce spells isn't going to help them too much against the captain right now. They end up passing. We're going to try to get Voice of the Blessed into the sky here. Because we got to be careful not to run smack into the Hall of the Storm Giants or the Hullbreaker. Okay. We'll drop the Pyre. And we'll ditch the... Oh, okay, yep, they knew it was coming. They knew it was coming. Yeah, so we were going to... I wonder what was in their hand, guys. We're going to ditch the Phantom and grab another Valkyrie. And then everything was going to get another +2 buff. That would have hit the board. This would have gained another 2. So we had enough in the air. So yeah, I wonder what was the last card. Insane, guys. Clerics is insane right now. That's 3 victories on video right now, I believe, right? Yep, because that first one was a unfortunate test match. All right, let's do it. Let's go another one. Why not? It's already doing good. If we lose the rest of the evening, I'm okay with that. Although the deck just doesn't feel like it's going to lose. You never know. See, we go first, so we don't have a 1-drop here. So this is a good example of Forsaken Crossroads being a scry land right now. Which I just don't think it's bad still. Yeah, this is still a keepable hand. Next turn we do our 1-drop. 2. We could draw a land, but there's never a guarantee, so we do that now. Well, wait, no, that was still wrong because, yeah. My bad, guys, my bad. Well, it didn't end up mattering, but it could have mattered. Yeah, we still wanted to Forsaken Crossroads because there was no way of actually getting it out untapped anyways, whereas the other one did have a chance of coming out untapped. Vanishing Verse could be good. We're going to send it, though. We are looking for more land. Yeah. Okay, Spikefield Hazard. That's actually pretty bad. Yeah, the exile effect on the Spikefield Hazard actually coming in play. Wow, another Izzet build, guys. I'm actually relatively surprised. Well, we don't want Voice of the Blessed down until we can actually get it down with some extra benefits, right? So, yeah, just like the last match, it's going to be an uphill battle against Izzet. Yeah, any removal, anything, like, we gotta hit the board a little bit stronger here. So, most likely, Cleric of Life Bond perishes. We missed a couple land drops. We even sent one to the bottom from the Forsaken Crossroads. So, yeah. Missed a couple land drops. That's okay. We could still get this. Divide by 0. If they flip that egg next turn with like an unexpected windfall or something, then it's wow. Then it's a wow. Even if we draw a land, it's just not going to do much for us next turn. Vanishing Verse is pretty good, actually. We sent one to the bottom, got the other one. Like, it's not bad, but it most likely eats a counter here, right? What are the odds that it is the unexpected windfall, though? I'm going to attempt it. I'm going to do it. Here we go. Here goes nothing. Nice. The egg is gone and we swing for 2. Maybe. Demon Bolt. Dang, bro. Dang. Another egg hits the board, and Environmental Sciences helps them get that, helps them get their goodies. That'll put them up to 5 land total. Oh, 6 land total. Oh, nice. We call this out on, I think we do white again. Yeah. To get that scry. Keep the land on top. Heck yeah. Nice. Inquisitor Captain hits pretty good, but so does Voice of the Blessed and the Pyre next turn. We'll see what we actually end up wanting to do. Like, we're not out of this yet. But, yeah, is it passing the turn is very sketchy. Very scary stuff. Honestly, all of it looks good. Don't want the Voice of the Blessed to get a simple Jwari disruption, so we're going to attempt that first. Okay, Cleric of Lifebond gonna eat the dust, which honestly the Orah is gonna be pretty good for if they have a Divide by 0 in hand. That egg is flipping this turn. Uh-oh. I think that egg might flip this turn regardless, unfortunately. Yep, there it is. Ashmouth Dragon. My best friend and my nemesis. My frenemy. Alright, Voice of the Blessed is a goner. As much is going to be a goner against this. Wow, guys, yeah, today was weird on Alchemy. We had 2 games against werewolves, 2 games against Izzet. And Izzet is always just going to be an uphill battle when you're running any deck with like creatures and stuff. But obviously, like, there's lots of chances for us to win that uphill battle. We're going to skip the Captain again. I'm still afraid of a Jwari disruption. Going to try the Skyclave Hierophant. We also could have Voice of the Blessed and done the Pyre and seen if we could get a 3-drop onto the board, but yeah, something tells me they're just going to have the removal. Yeah, just a simple Fading Hope is enough to completely set us back another turn. All of the Storm Giants wouldn't be... Oh, okay, that's really bad for us. I was gonna say they could go a bit more aggressive here, just hollow the Storm Giants and swing and really put the pressure on us. Yeah, we're just a little bit behind this whole game, weren't we? That's okay. I think we'll have time for one more match after this. Yeah. Yeah, guys, we're 32 minutes in. I'm gonna drop that good game. Let's hop into another match. I was gonna play this one out, as I usually like to play it out, or if I'm gonna lose, I usually at least like to let the opponent attack in, just in case they got quests or anything. But I do want to have enough time for one more match. And if it ends up being a longer match or up against control or something, I want to make sure we can get it done. It's a fun deck though, guys. I see why people play clerics. It's like, it feels like the whole time you're playing it, it just feels like you're putting the opponent into a tough situation. You know what I mean? Yeah, much better hand than last time. Wow. Holy cow, guys. This is a hand, and we went first. There's no way this is werewolves. There's no way. There's no way this is werewolves right now. Get that Elite Spellbinder ready. Okay, another Tenacious Pup. Could be mono green wolves. I have a mono green wolves deck ready to showcase for Alchemy. Let's see what they're rocking in that hand, huh? Let's see it. Yeah, the Cleric of Lifebond is pretty good too, but this is another werewolf build, guys. Wow. No red source. Snakeskin Veil's a pretty good target. Getting rid of their 3-drops pretty good too, but I think it's Snakeskin Veil. Without a red source in hand, like, there's no guarantee of a red source either, so yeah, probably hits in. Down to 18. Okay, depending on what we draw, we might get that Scry from the Forsaken Crossroads next turn. Over the Sanctum. If we get a 4-drop, of course we'll do the Sanctum. Wow, taking some damage to get the Dire Overlord down. Pretty intense here. We'll go ahead and take the damage. Go ahead and take the damage because they're getting low. I don't know if that was a good play because them getting a bunch of life is actually pretty bad, but Vanishing Verse is also pretty bad here. Yeah, letting them draw a bunch of cards might have not been the answer, but even so. We'll keep the Vanishing Verse open. Because then if they double block, we could get rid of the Dire Overlord. I'm going to do it like this. And if they kill this, we could always lay it again. But I think it's better just sitting back right now. See what they end up doing here. A double block onto the Voice is just an absolute devastation for them. Yeah, Vanishing Verse that. Gets rid of the Dire Overlord. 3 going into their face. Let's see if letting them draw all those cards was a bad play over keeping our Spellbinder alive and whatnot. Ends up hitting the Abrade onto our life-spawned Cleric. Ranger class, sure. Okay, now we'll get that Scry. And we're going to do this on white. Most of the cards in our deck are white. Vanishing Verse. Okay, yeah, there's the concede, guys. I mean, it is what it is, I guess. 3 matches versus Werewolves and 100% win rate versus Werewolves as well. I mean, it is what it is, guys, right? Very nice, very spicy deck. I would have liked to play against a bit more variety today because we fought 3 werewolf decks and 2 Izzet builds, which is really shocking. That's the first time that's happened to me for an Alchemy video. This deck's pretty spicy, guys. There's like, I don't think I would change anything, honestly. Yeah, I would keep this exactly the same. It seemed to do pretty well. Something that I don't know if it was worth 4 Angel of Unities over the Orators, because just having that ability to gain more life to buff the Voice or to buff the Cleric of Life's Bond, or just like, yeah, getting those counters onto these 2 creatures was just very significant. I think it was worth it though, and like being able to just constantly lay creatures and buff like the Skyclave Hierophant was kind of crazy that one game. Dropping this down as a 5/5 lifelink was pretty significant, honestly. So yeah, I don't think I'd change anything. I like it just as it is. Guys, if you made it this far into the video, you guys are champions and I really, really appreciate y'all. And expect some more Alchemy builds because I've really been enjoying Alchemy. And yeah, hopefully next video we get a little bit more variety. But guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. I will see you in the next video.